Welcome to ancient Mesopotamia, home of writing, beer, and government-sponsored identity theft and murder. Yeah, buckle up. Picture this. You're the king of Babylon. Life is good. You're bathing in goat milk, wearing a 40-pound gold crown, and threatening people with death by lion just for chewing too loud. Then, you see it, an eclipse, which in ancient Mesopotamian astrology meant one thing. The gods were coming for you, personally. Part 2. The problem. They believed the skies were basically a divine Google Calendar, and when the moon blocked the sun, that was a cosmic meeting invite for your funeral. But instead of just accepting their fiery fate, Mesopotamian kings said, "What if we trick the gods?" That's when they do something completely bananas. They'd find a substitute king. Part 3. The substitute king. Yep, they'd grab some random guy, sometimes a prisoner, sometimes a peasant, sometimes literally just a gardener, dress him in royal robes, sit him on the throne and say, "Hey, congrats, you're king now." Which sounds great until they say, "Oh, also, you're gonna die." This new substitute king got the full royal treatment. Fancy clothes, palatial meals, maybe even a queen, if the priests were feeling generous. For a few glorious days, you'd be the most powerful man in the world, with an expiration date. Part 4. Where's the real king? Meanwhile, the real king was hiding out in the basement somewhere, trying not to breathe too loud. He wouldn't make public appearances, he wouldn't talk to anyone except his closest advisors, and he definitely wouldn't be standing anywhere near lightning rods. Then came the exorcisms. Priests would gather around the fake king and perform all sorts of dramatic rituals to transfer the doom to him. Basically, they told the gods, "Yep, this is totally the real king. Please smite this dude right here." Part 5, the final act. After a few days, once the celestial danger had passed, the substitute king would be ritually executed. And I know what you're thinking. That's dark. But wait, sometimes they gave him a royal burial. Full honors, big funeral, people mourning. They even threw in a fake eulogy. He ruled bravely for 6 days and 7 lunches. May he rest in slightly confused peace. Then the real king would come back, ritually purified, like none of this ever happened. Part 6. Magical thinking. You see, this all made sense in their worldview. Mesopotamians believed in something called sympathetic magic, the idea that symbols and rituals could actually manipulate fate. So by swapping in a fake king and killing him, they believed they had literally tricked the universe. It was like cosmic identity theft, with murder. Now, here's the weird part. This wasn't some one-time panic. This was an institutionalized system. Babylonian astrologers would constantly scan the sky for ominous signs and have contingency peasants ready to go. Part 7. Modern parallels. Imagine being on call for death by kingship. So what do? "Oh, I'm an onion farmer, but part-time I'm also a royal doom sponge." And would you believe it? We kind of still do this today. Okay, maybe not the execution part, hopefully, but think about it. When a scandal hits, what's the first thing big corporations or governments do? They find a scapegoat, someone to take the fall. The CEO steps down. A politician takes responsibility. Interns get sacrificed to the media gods. Symbolic gesture, public cleansing, damage deflected. We're still swapping out the king when the stars get weird. But nobody did it quite like the Mesopotamians. They turned fatal astrology into HR policy. So next time you see an eclipse, don't panic, don't go into hiding, and definitely don't let anyone hand you a crown and say, "Hey buddy, ever wanted to be king for a day?" Because in Mesopotamia, that offer came with a catch. Live fast, die royal. If you enjoyed this wild trip into the ancient world, hit that like button before the stars align against us. Subscribe for more bizarre history. And remember, always read the fine print before accepting a throne.